I read 7 books and I DNF'd 1 book in November. Let's talk about them. I DNF'd A Game in Yellow by Haley Piper. It was giving Black Swan meets Euphoria. The execution was just not it for me. I didn't know what was happening. This is a story about a girl who is trying to spice up her relationship, and she gets involved with the psychedelic drugs, and that's all I can say because I truly do not remember this book. Witchcraft for Wayward Girls by Grady Hendrix. It is part traumatizing and emotional, but also witty and funny. I really love this story about found family, bodily autonomy, standing up for yourself, and I applaud Grady Hendrix for being able to write from a child's point of view in great detail. I honestly wasn't sure if he could pull it off. Hekate by Nikita Gill. I listened to this via audiobook. Sadly, I didn't like the writing style. If you enjoy poetry, you will really like this story. Nikita Gill has just beautiful prose. Maybe it was the fact that I don't really read poems. Anathema by Keri Lake. This is an extremely long and drawn out story. It kind of reminded me of the Shepherd King duology. I did not like this book as much as Nocticadia. If you really like descriptive, atmospheric stories, this book is for you. The world building is very slow burn and intense, just like the romance. Girl Dinner by Olivie Blake. This might be one of my favorite books of the year. This is what I wanted Bunny to be. What I absolutely love is the articulation of different societal issues that are happening in our world that Olivie Blake discusses. Also, cannibalism is involved. A Reaper at the Gates by Sabaa Tahir. I didn't like this book as much as the first or second books. I can just see the final book to be devastating. The Race by Kriegsman. This book was nowhere near my radar until Ali reached out to me herself. It is a psychological thriller that will keep you flipping the pages. If you're into stories about girl bosses, if you are a fan of Elizabeth Holmes's Theranos debacle and her scam, you should read this book. This is a psychological thriller that teaches you a little bit about startup companies and what it's like to be a woman in the tech world, and it's fascinating. Heavenly Bodies by Imani Erriu. This is actually a reread for me. I just finished the audiobook so I can prepare for the sequel, Fallen Stars. I forgot how much I love this book. This is the perfect fantasy romance. If you're a fan of Greek mythology, you should read this book. If you're a fan of astrology, you should read this book. I don't usually cry reading fantasies. I cried reading this book.